It's my honor to introduce Honorable Professor Dr. Lalit Aggarwal, sir, Vice President, MERI Group of Institution, a distinguished educationist and institution builder. Sir has dedicated over 3 decades to establishment and development of prestigious educational institutions. Under his leadership, MERI has flourished as a center of excellence in education, providing quality education in diverse fields such as engineering, management, law, journalism, information technology, teacher education, and international relations. In addition to being an inspiring mentor and advisor to students and faculties, he is also an accomplished author of several books and research papers. I now request Sir to please give the welcome address.
So, as I was telling, MERI Dialogue 5 was conceptualized as a bridge between the practitioners of the international relations and geopolitics and the academia. Although in this country we have institutions like JNU and other some universities, but not much of the work has been done in this area, especially in the private sector. And we thought of creating an organization within the institution which talks about international relations, which talks about geopolitics, geoeconomics, and it takes it to the students. With the growing, the growth of the economy, the Indian economy, and the place of India in the geopolitical arena, the subject becomes more important and more contemporary and needs to be taken to all the people. So in this series, India and East Asia, Challenges and Opportunities is a very, very apt program and a dialogue. With the geopolitical scenarios which is happening primarily in the Western Hemisphere and the way things are changing in the Western Hemisphere, government's policy of looking east and especially East Asia is a very, very apt and a need of the hour. Some of the world's greatest economies like China, Japan, India, and Korea are in this region. And hence, they coming together, doing business together, and taking it all around the world is very, very important. It's real geoeconomic, it makes geoeconomic sense. As far as India is concerned, from the last 2,500 years, India has been exporting culture, people to people connect, and is having a very, very strong economic relation with East Asia. Gautam Buddha started Buddhism, and India exported Buddhism to China, to Japan, and to South Korea. With South Korea, we also have a relationship when we talked about an Indian princess who was married to a South Korean king, and hence the relationship goes as far as that time. When we talk about China, the scholars like Fayan, who used to come and study at our Nalanda University, the economic relationship which the Chola dynasty had with the Chinese people and the Chinese country. The export in the British India, the export of especially opium from India to China via Shanghai was very common. With Japan, we know the close relationship we have had with them, especially during the Second World War, when the Indian National Army was raised there. And today also, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose's remains are still in Japan. In the contemporary world these days, we are a very important trading partner of Japan, and recently the Ahmedabad Bombay bullet train project has also been started with their support. Everybody knows about LG and Samsung in India, and I don't think anybody who is sitting in here must not be using at least one of that South Korean product. So the economic relations between all these 3 to 4 countries has been very strong, but we need to take it further. People have been talking about the Asian century, and I believe that the time for the Asian century has come, and all these 4 nations should sit down together, and wherever there are certain challenges and difference of opinions, whether they are political or economical, they should thrash it out and work together to make all these countries great. We have had a long history of good cultural and people to people contacts. We must carry it forward to the next century. Thank you very much and have a nice time. Thank you.